Welcome to the Four Listeners Program. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks for checking us out this week. What up, everybody? I'm Spear. On the mics with me this week is the Z-Man. What is up, Z?
Get up, come down with the sickness. Get up, come on down with the sickness. Get up, come down with the sickness.
Very good. Or maybe not.
Awesome.
That sounded awesome. On the other mic is the mighty Ganthor. What is up, Ganthor?
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
How you doing?
I don't know. How you guys doing?
Did you figure out your new mic?
No, I haven't figured out the new mic yet.
You had a whole week and you didn't
Haven't
figure
figured it out yet.
What happened? What did I miss?
I have a new mic because I got inspired by Ganthor, right? So I went out and I got this new mic. I can't figure out how to tie it into the whole setup that I have going on over here, but I will, so that I can do sexy voice like Ganthor.
And me. This is my new sexy
Well, yeah,
mic.
what the fuck is the matter with you two pussies?
Sexy mic.
What do you mean, what's the matter with us?
Well, the both of you complaining today. I don't know if I can record tonight. My allergies are killing me.
Do you have allergies, sir?
I can't. I don't know. I think I have
If you don't know, the answer is no.
I think I have very mild allergies.
No, you don't. You don't have shit.
All right.
I'm going to be coughing into the mic all night
That's
long.
great.
It's gonna be great.
That's great. Don't you have the cough button on your mic?
No, that button only makes it cough. It doesn't make it stop.
That's great. Something must be done about allergies.
God, I fucking hate these motherfucking things. Every year. Motherfuckers.
Yep. So
and what changes every year is which medicine works and which doesn't.
None of them work.
Well, last year Benadryl worked for me. This year it doesn't do a thing.
Benadryl is a vicious drug. I mean, you take Benadryl and it's say goodbye to the world.
I'm usually not Benadryl. Claritin D and Robitussin DM.
See, Claritin wasn't working, which is why I switched to Benadryl. And now I kind of double team them both because one of them stops my sneezing and the other stops me from gouging my eyes out.
Yeah. Do you ever, like when you get like a nosebleed at night, do you get nosebleeds at night?
Yep.
Okay. You know like how you wake up out of a dead sleep and you can feel like the dripping coming and sometimes you can catch it right before like it comes out?
Yep.
That's what's been going on every fucking night this whole week.
That's terrible, too.
It's just snot pouring out of my nose uncontrollably.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I got woken up in the middle of the night, which is impossible. Alarm clocks don't wake me up in the middle of the night. My children don't wake me up in the middle of the night, but my allergies do. Horrible. Horrible. It's the worst thing ever.
Do you do the Robitussin?
No, I've never tried that.
Oh, my God. Do you ever have that, Spear?
The cough with the allergies?
No, just have you ever taken Robitussin?
Oh, absolutely. The Tussin.
The Tussin.
Yeah.
Dude, the Tussin is amazing. Like, I don't even... You measure it or you just take straight shots from the bottle?
You just take straight shots.
Yeah. Who uses that fucking little Dixie cup thing they put on the top? It's the most useless thing ever. Really?
Yeah.
You use measured shot? No, you just fucking keep drinking it until your throat feels better.
Have you ever read about what acetaminophen can do to you?
No,
that's Tylenol.
Tylenol is the shit that's going to... Yeah. Like, if you take just slightly more than you're supposed to, it'll kill you.
Yep. That's why I use the little medicine thing.
There's no acetaminophen in Robitussin, is there?
No. I'm just saying that's the example of why I measure everything.
Yeah, but Tylenol is the only thing that actually has that problem. Everything else, you take like 10 times more than
that we know of.
No,
I did take some expired Benadryl liquid gels earlier this year, and I think they were expired for a reason. Because the next day, I felt weak like a baby. I could barely move around. I didn't want to do anything. I had no energy. It was terrible.
That's not the drugs, buddy.
What? What are you trying to say?
I'm saying you're weak like a child.
He's saying your fitness program sucks.
The Tussin.
Dude,
what does it do for allergies?
Yeah,
I've never heard. It clears up the phlegm. It lets me cough the shit up.
I've never heard of anybody who needed Robitussin during like an allergy attack, though. That's hardcore.
You should see a doctor.
I tussin it up, man.
I don't think you. Yeah, you see, you're not taking it because you have allergies. You're taking it because it's fun.
I don't even see how you get drunk off that stuff. Like, how much you got to drink? You would not be able to drink enough of that before you want to vomit. Like, they make that flavor intentional, so you can't drink more than like a little bit.
Yeah, how do people drink scissor? Because I imagine it tastes terrible. You know the horrible aftertaste.
How do they drink what?
That nothing can eliminate. Scissor.
That sounds like something.
Oh
from
my
a
God!
Fucking
This is another
rap
thing
song,
Spear has
like
no fucking
Scissor.
clue.
How do you do you not watch TV?
I watch TV.
Go ahead and Google it. We'll wait.
Oh no, I'm not Googling it. You guys are gonna have to fucking enlighten me now.
It's cough medicine, alcohol, and Sprite or something like that.
I thought it was grape soda in there.
Maybe, I don't know. It's some concoction.
Justin Bieber does it.
Tylenol with codeine and
It's in like every rap song.
something. It's supposed to get you really effed up.
Okay, well, I don't partake in the scissorp, so I
I
don't
bet
know.
you have. You were in college.
I was in college. I've never seen.
It's the type of drink your frat would have used on your lady friends.
Oh,
See, you mistake us for a fraternity that actually cared about women.
yeah,
We just cared about beer pong.
yeah. And if they were playing with us, that's fine. We were more interested in the beer than we were with the girls.
I find that hard to believe.
No, don't. You met us, right? It's not hard to believe. So how do you get through the allergy season? Because it's not just like you get a cold, right? You get a cold, you power through it for a few days, right? And then you're done, right? Maybe you take some Dayquil or whatever the fuck for a couple of days, and you just manage. Allergy season is months.
Mine only affect me. No, mine's only in the spring when the pollen comes out.
Yeah, it's usually the last week of April, beginning of May, but this year it was pushed off because of the weather.
Yeah.
I'm the same thing. I'll be like this for a week, maybe 2 weeks at worst. You're just praying for rain. At this point here, all we want is rain. It'll wash all that pollen away.
Yeah, my car. My car is black, and every time I come out, it's green.
You know what that is?
What?
It's tree jism.
Tree jizz.
Yep.
You got tree jizz all over your car.
That's true.
Trees
Pollen
are
is
fucking.
nothing. Pollen is nothing but tree jizz.
That's great.
It's terrible.
So glad you put it that way.
I have to keep some of those drugs on me. Like I said, sometimes I have to double up on them, which I'm not sure is smart to do, but it's the only thing that works.
Yeah, I'm taking Claritin 24 twice a day.
You're taking 24-hour medicine twice a day?
Yeah. And then I'm throwing a little, what's that other one you could take?
I've tried them all: Zyrtec, Allegra, Claritin, Benadryl,
I don't know. My roommate gave me this stuff. She's like, just take this. She said, it's fine. You take it with Claritin. It's cool.
I can't think of what that would be if it's not one of the things I
Maybe it's
mentioned.
like Zyrtec.
Have you tried alcohol?
I've heard of it.
See, I have to be careful. If I have a Benadryl and then I have a drink, it's like
Nighty-night.
you know, in the comic books where it's like, oh no, somebody put a Mickey in my drink and the hero passes out. It's kind of like that.
Nighty-night for the mighty Ganthor.
Yep.
Not so mighty.
Doesn't matter where I am. I'll just sit down and just find somewhere to sleep.
So I'm a super, super dumbass because what do I do this weekend in like the peak of pollen season?
You went camping.
I went camping.
You dumbass.
You know what's even better than being shitty when I go outside just to get to work? Sleeping outside all night. Oh my god, I couldn't sleep at all. I was just coughing and sneezing and wheezing and just like snot pouring out of every hole.
Oh god.
It was
pretty disgusting.
It was pretty gross.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because I already had the plans. The weather was really nice.
You forget about it. You don't know when it's going to hit you, just that it will at some point in the spring.
Oh, wait a minute. How do you not know it's going to hit you? You're going out into the fucking woods.
So mine only started like within the past week or two.
I knew it was a bad time because I had already started getting coffee and wheezy before I left, so it was my own fault. The best year of my life, best spring of my life, was the one I spent in San Francisco because they don't have
allergies.
Trees. There's no trees. They don't pollinate.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that just a California thing?
Well, I think it's a climate, like the climate. Like they don't have. It's not a seasonal.
Oh.
So there's not like a certain time where everything pollinates at once.
I guess that could be it too. I could just get overloaded. A bukkake of tree jizz.
Oh my God. So have you ever been tested for what stuff you're actually allergic to, Ganthor?
I did it twice. Once as a kid where they did it on my back, and once as an adult where they did it on my forearms.
Yeah, you get these giant fucking welts.
Yep, and you're not allowed to itch them.
So I did it. I did the thing where they test you on the back. I did it like back in my 20s, and they told me that I wasn't allergic to anything. I had one mild allergic reaction to something, and I was like, well, what is it? They're like cockroach dander.
I thought they were going to say pussy.
No, not. Although it's interesting because some people can be allergic to semen.
Yeah.
That's an actual allergy. But this sounds pretty bad. Like if some women are actually allergic to semen, and they'll get hives and swelling in the vaginal area after sex. That just sounds. I mean, that's really unfortunate. You know.
Absolutely.
Now, you can be allergic to all kinds of crazy shit. Like I'm allergic to mushrooms.
I enjoy mushrooms. I'm disappointed that you can't eat them.
I can't eat them. Well, that's been since
What
college.
else are you allergic to? That's weird.
You.
Me?
Yeah, you. I'm allergic to you.
Then how have you done a show for 200 plus episodes with me?
Which is why we do most of this over
remotely.
So I don't have to be in the same room with you.
Really? That's just hurtful.
So are the thousands of mom jokes you've told over 200 episodes.
They're not about you.
They're about my mom.
That's different.
How is it different?
Because it's not you.
It's about me. It's about my mom, and therefore is an extension of me.
You're only half of your mom.
So that's how you justify it then.
Of course.
Okay, that's fine. That's good. What else are you allergic to, Z? Do you know?
As a kid, I used to be allergic to everything, like cigarette smoke, cats, dogs, all that shit. Fresh cut grass. Like I've never mowed a lawn.
That sucks. That's ridiculous.
That was great.
Right, that's great. I don't get to do anything. It's awesome.
So like I wouldn't be allowed to go out for recess sometimes in school. Like if they just cut the lawn, I had to stay in the classroom.
So you were like a bubble boy?
But it was only like for like a couple months. Did you guys in music class have to play like the flutophone or the recorder?
The recorder,
everybody does.
Okay, so I didn't know if that was in everything. We used to play this thing called flutophone baseball, right? And so the teacher would have these like flutophone themed flashcards. And some of them would be like, what's this symbol? What's this note? What's this? Play this on your flutophone. And each of them, depending on the complexity, was a different. On the back of it would tell you how many bases you get for that. And so you would get the question, you do the thing, and if you got it right, then you got to advance the number of bases. And if you got it wrong, it was a strike. And then they count how many runs you got. And they had to do it where I was inside the classroom, taking my turn from inside the classroom, and then after my turn was over, they would shut the window and they continued the game outside.
That's so...
I don't think I've ever told that story.
That is hilarious. Whose dumbass idea was that?
Dude, they wanted to be inclusive.
That's hilarious, though. So everyone else is outside, and you're just basically playing your four notes out a window, and then...
I'm pretty sure I was even captain of the flutophone baseball team.
Oh, my God! How do you be... I don't know. Never mind.
I don't remember how I became captain. I don't know if it was because I was good at it or because I got
just some of the
randomly or something. I don't know.
The innate leadership skills that you showed at the flutophone.
Yeah. I had mad flutophone skills. It'd be like they knock on the window. It's your turn.
Holy
That's
shit.
So funny.
Here's the one thing about allergies that frustrates me. The peanut allergies are crazy. And is it me, or are peanut allergies more prevalent now?
Out of nowhere. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, do you remember when you were kids having kids around you that had peanut allergies that you had to be like so super careful of?
I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, it wasn't a thing when we were kids.
How the fuck did it become a thing?
I don't know.
I think it's the vegans.
I blame the vegans.
We didn't have vegans when we were kids.
Yeah.
Oh my God, can you go through life without ever having a Reese's peanut butter cup?
I mean...
I just made some bomb-ass peanut butter fudge. Can you imagine not being able to eat that?
Mm.
I work with an unfortunate woman who's allergic to chocolate.
Oh.
What a terrible existence, right?
Yes.
To be tortured by being able to eat chocolate. I feel bad for her. She likes to bake as well, but she'll never know the joy of chocolate chip cookies.
I tried dog ice cream this weekend.
You tried what?
Tastes fine. Tastes just like vanilla ice cream.
Have you ever had a milk bone?
No.
I think they're kind of good.
Wait, what? Hold on. I'm sorry. Why are we eating dog food?
It was there. I was curious to see what it tastes like.
Why are you eating milk bones?
I heard they were good.
From whom? Your dog?
I don't know. Back in high school. I'm sure I tried it back then.
Oh, my God.
You wouldn't do it on a dare?
I guess I would, but I don't know if I would do it because someone told me they were good.
I got tricked into eating rabbit food once. That was disgusting. It was shaped like a Hershey's Kiss, so I thought it was chocolate. It tasted like I picked up a piece of a dog turd and wiped it on my tongue. It was horrible. I couldn't get the taste out.
How the hell do we take this left turn? How does this happen? Can someone explain that to me?
I'm sure there's a pattern. We could probably trace it.
I have to. Are you allergic to rabbit food by any chance?
I don't think so.
Well, then
it's just annoying. Like, I mean, I don't want to have to worry about everything that you're allergic to. Like, if I decide to bake something with almond milk instead of regular milk, and then I find that you're allergic to almonds or something later, I don't want to have to remember those details and then worry about whether I'm going to kill you or send you into the hospital because of anaphylactic shock.
Yeah.
Get over your weird food allergies.
Yeah, an old friend of mine, she was allergic to different nuts. Not all nuts. Different
what about
kinds.
these nuts?
But you had to know which nuts were okay. Like peanuts were okay. Pecans, I think, were okay. Almonds weren't. Cashews weren't. So it's like
it's stupid, right? I don't need to memorize the family tree for nuts to figure out what you can and can't have. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Find a new friend.
But that was some serious shit. She had her epi shot or whatever the hell it was.
EpiPen.
Wasn't the pen though. She had a full on shot. Like it wasn't.
Well, that's what they call it. It's like an automated thing. You just jab it in your leg.
Yeah, I mean it was for reals. Like I took one look at that thing. I was like, damn, it looked like that shit from Pulp Fiction. Remember that?
Yeah.
Adrenaline shot in the heart.
The adrenaline shot in the heart. That's what it looked like.
Like, not a fan of that part at all.
Am I gonna have to stab the shit in your heart? What the fuck?
That's what I always think you have to do with an EpiPen, but you don't. Don't do that.
No, don't do that.
We have a woman at our office who is celiac, and so every time we go out to a restaurant, she's like, "I have a gluten allergy. I'm allergic to it. It's not a lifestyle choice because there's so many people who just kind of say that they're allergic to it, but they're not really."
Right.
And yeah, anytime we go to like foreign food places, and you tell them, she tells them, and like they didn't understand a word she just said. She like eats with the pen out next to her. It's like sitting on the table.
See, now that's terrible, right? For things like that, but all the other stuff, those people annoy me usually.
I mean, I've known people that were allergic to tomatoes.
How does that even happen?
I don't know. I've known people that were allergic to cheese or
Dude,
dairy.
I went on a date with this girl who said she's allergic to duck and turkey and any kind of dark poultry. And like even if it's just like gravy made out of it, she'll get like all sick.
It's real.
I don't know about that.
It's real, Ganthor. It happens. I mean, I couldn't imagine being allergic to cheese. To not enjoy a grilled cheese sandwich. To not enjoy a pizza. To be sentenced to a life of tomato pie. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like tomato pie.
That's horrible. No, tomato pie is stupid.
I mean, just imagine being sentenced to a life of tomato pie.
Yeah, it'd be terrible.
It'd be terrible.
I almost feel like I would eat it anyway, and then I just use the pen.
I heard
once a year, just have all the pizza and chocolate and shellfish and cheese you wanted, and then just jab the pen at the end.
I heard a podcast. I think it was like This American Life or something, where the dude did that. He was like definitely allergic to strawberries or shellfish or something like that. And there's like just once a year, he's like, I don't care.
I'm just gonna eat a bushel of strawberries.
He just fucking does it, and he's sent himself to the hospital like 10 times.
Good for him.
I used to say that I was allergic to exercise and that I would break out in injuries. But it actually turns out that you can actually be allergic to exercise.
Oh.
In what way?
In the way that in some cases the exercise allergy causes hives, but in the more severe form it can lead to anaphylaxis. And anaphylaxis is when your blood pressure drops to very suddenly to very unsafe levels. So people can they can be allergic to exercise. They can be allergic to cold.
They can be allergic to sunshine.
They can be allergic to sunshine. That's right.
People who sneeze like when they go out in the sun.
Yeah. People who are allergic to cold have to wrap themselves up, in especially cold weather. Otherwise, they'll go into anaphylactic shock.
There was another podcast. I can't remember which one I was listening to. They were interviewing this town of people that are allergic to like radio waves and electricity. So like everything has to be totally shielded.
I know. I've read somewhere that people can be allergic to mobile phones because of the radio waves or the radiation.
You think that's real?
No, there's no way that's real. If it was true, they'd be allergic to the FM radio waves being broadcast. It's non-ionizing radiation. It doesn't do anything to you.
Some mobile phone allergies may stem from a physical aversion to nickel, but other attacks result from negative reactions to low levels of radiation and microwaves. As rare as it may be, the idea hardly comes as a surprise. With cell phones more or less considered a necessity for professional success and personal interaction, humanity finds itself up close and personal with more electromagnetism, microwaves, and radiation than ever before. It makes sense that those harboring relatively sensitive skin would contract dermatitis or urticaria, which are hives, from coming into contact with these waves. It says it right there.
Well, I don't believe it.
All right, well, don't believe it. Would you believe that some people are allergic to water?
Impossible.
Impossible, yeah.
In some cases, very rare.
Nope.
Aquagenic urticaria is a rare condition in which water of any temperature causes intensely itchy and painful hives on the skin. An effective treatment hasn't been found, making regular activities like showering and swimming extremely difficult.
What about drinking, huh? Yeah, no retort for that, huh?
Well, I'm not the doctor, Ganthor.
Stumped you.
I'm not the doctor. Here's the opposite of the water allergy. Here's a guy in Australia, Caleb Busenschut, has a condition so rare that there isn't a name for it. If he ingests anything aside from water, ice, and one specific brand of lemonade, he has severe and painful stomach problems, including vomiting and stomach ulcers that have put him in the hospital. To get the nutrients he needs, he is fed formula 20 hours a day through a tube and has to maintain an amazing amount of self-control around real food. How about that? You're allergic to everything except for like water, ice, and country time lemonade.
That's bullshit. He's just looking for attention.
The internet says it. It must be true.
It's like Wrigley's Believe It or Not. I don't believe it.
I mean, if you can believe that people are allergic to sunshine and cold and water, people are allergic to the most fucked up things.
I'm just saying, like it just seems unrealistic. Like they would have either died the first time they had anything containing water, or it's something else.
It's survival of the fittest. These people should all be dead, right?
Whoa.
I'm not saying kill them, but I'm just saying, like, if they were in the wild, they'd be dead.
Probably. I'd probably be dead if we were in the wild.
I'd be totally dead, dude. That's why I hate that show. What was that show? Was it Revolution or something? One of those shows where it's like post-apocalyptic. The five guys who make it, or it's like one's got severe asthma, the other one's super obese. I can't remember what the other guy was, but like they're all like people like would just died if they were left to nature.
Yeah, well, any number of those post-apocalyptic shows, like The Walking Dead or Jericho, or maybe that's what happens if you're if you have asthma or you have an allergy or something like that, you just get zombified. Maybe that's how the zombie apocalypse starts.
It's possible.
Starts with an allergic reaction to Ganthor.
Sex with monkeys.
Sex with fish. Fish AIDS.
There you go.
In the cloaca.
Cloaca.
I still can't even believe we talked about that.
I know you've thought about it since.
I think about it a lot.
All right. On that note, I'm wrapping it up. What did we learn? What did we learn about allergies, Z-Man?
Sometimes it's all in your head, and sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it's all stuffy in your head. Ganthor, what'd you learn?
Fuck Tom Brady.
Yeah, you were waiting all day for that.
I have been.
Tom Brady gets a slap on the wrist, gets to play, and try to win another Super Bowl. Totally worth it. Good job. What did I learn? I learned that allergies suck, and they suck for you guys. And I know that in the event of a cataclysmic event, I will outlast you all.
No, you won't.
Well, the allergies certainly won't slow me down.
You'll be one of the first.
That's great.
You don't have to be the fastest. Just be faster than you.
Just be faster than the slowest guy. So if you think that you would survive a cataclysmic event due to not having allergies, or if you think you would be one of the first ones to go, why don't you go ahead and let us know on the Facebook page, facebook.com/4listeners or 4listeners.com. You can check out the show on Stitcher Radio or iTunes. Just search for 4 Listeners and we'll pop right on up, and you can tweet at us on the Twitters at 4Listeners. We thank you for checking us out this week, and we hope that you will check us out again next week. Thanks a bunch, everybody.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let everyone make.